Hello everyone and welcome to this month 4th Art Saturday Hop. The theme for this month, April, is one technique, 3 different ways. I'm going to use pen as my technique. I'm going to use a regular pen like this to do some shadowing. I am going to use my color marking pen and I am going to use my color pens. So these are pens, but the result will be totally different. So let's begin. Let's start with the left part here to do some shadowing. Not really making anything special, but this banana needs a little bit of shadow. And let's see, let's go like this for the banana. I don't really know, but I prefer using my finger for the shadowing part of this. And this apple needs a little bit of shadowing. And as you can see, part of the banana also goes into the next rectangular. Let's make it a little bit more of a shadow. And as I'm using a regular pencil like this, it's my thing of showing you that you don't really have to have all these fancy things. You can use whatever you have in a regular office setting, kind of. And remember, art is supposed to be fun. So that is why I'm doing it like this. So just create a little bit of a shadow effect on the back side here. So I have it something like that, and then we will have to go into this rectangular, and I'm going to use a little bit more of a color theme. let's see about that apple. Or no, that pear actually has a part of it here. So I'm going in, coloring in the pear. And as you can see, this is just normal coloring in. No special thing so far. And let's do the other pair. I don't know about you, but to me, pears are green. I know that there are some kind of a more brownish version of a pear, but to me they are kind of green, so that is what I'm going to use. Going to use a little bit of a different green on the leaf. And actually going around just to define it a little bit. Bring it a little bit more to life, maybe with smaller strokes like this. Going in with the lighter green like this. And even more defining of the leaf. And why the leaf is there, I don't really know. I just felt it needed to be one there. And then the little stem. And we do need ourselves some orange for the oranges. Like this. So as you can see, it's a totally different outcome with this one. And the other one. Okay, color this one in too. Kind of more like a cartoony version. And then we will go in with a little bit more of a defining thing here. or even with a darker one. Like that, and some dots. I think there are some small little dots on the orange, so I'm just going to fill in just a little bit. Let's go with that little thing there. To make a little bit more of a kind of looking orangey thing there. And we have, of course, parts of the banana going down here. Traditional yellow banana. I'm going to use this brown and actually fill it in just a little bit. You know, there are some brown parts of a banana. And in the background there, this is going to be a kiwi. Like that. And at least here the kiwis are a little bit of a hairy, I don't know how to say it, but it's, you know, it has a little bit of bits and pieces of small little hairs on it. And I'm going to try to imitate that by doing a little bit of a darker brown on them. Like that. I'm just yet again using my fingers. Small little dots or strokes to represent the hairy thing. I don't know about hairy, but I think you all know what I mean. And then we have pineapple, and that to me is kind of brown and a kind of I don't really know, green brownish. And of course go back and fill in the pattern. With a little bit of darker brown first. I'm actually going in with green as well. to make it a little bit more visible, at least in real life. I don't know if it will show up much on camera, but I do really want it to be a little more defined. And with yellow, with a broader one really. Let's look into using the broader one on this as well. And then of course fill in the greens like this, these ones. And let's see, we'll go like that. And go in with a lighter green. And do a little bit of a definition. So let's look into the bowl. Do we want I think I really do want to have this kind of a no color bowl, like a natural bowl. And as you can see, these two creations are totally different and made with things that you have at home. And that to me is important. And I think mentally to do arts and crafts are really important too. So I'll just continue to fill it in like this. Like that. Go the other way around like this maybe. And the bottom part of it. See, we will use the orange. Just have a little bit of definition, just because I felt it needed something, just to have it show up a little bit more. And then we have the last part here, and that is with wooden pens. I'm going to continue with this, trying to create the part of the bowl in the kind of the same color. Let's see what we can do to define that piece just a little bit. And with a little bit more of a texture, that looks really, really nice. We will have to go and look into this part of the pineapple. Making it, I don't really know, might make it a little bit lighter. And define it just a little bit with the same thing here really and the other ones. Let's go in with the yellow. Now we'll go in to fill in these. And those I will of course create a little bit of another definition on, in that way creating a little bit more of a depth. And then the grapes, I want them to be like a purplish blue or something. Let's see, we'll do this first really. Fill them in, kind of, but I'm going in with the blue also, so just want to start it out like this. And then going around even more, but this time around just a little bit sharper of an edge to the grapes. Like that. And then the stem for the grape. Let's have a little bit more of a green there. And then of course the leaf. With a little bit more of a definition with this one. So there it is. I used my regular pencil, a colored marker, and I used Faber-Castell polychrome colored pen. So with these 3 pens I made this one. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget about all the other participants in this hop, and all the links to the other videos will be down in the description box. Bye everyone!